is get your it's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the new head coach reward, Doug Collins, in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM, and why you guys maybe should grind for Bill Laimbeer because of Doug Collins. Now, it's important to know I basically stayed up to date with every one of these. I was gone for the weekend, so I had to play a little bit of catch up. So I'm only 2 behind now, got a couple of done today, which is a big step in the right direction. But we're going to be talking about my favorite couple of coaches, okay? And that's pace and space, and comparing that to 7 seconds. You know, which one's better? Which one should you guys look to add to your specific players? Now, before we dive any further into that, again, make sure to smash that subscribe button. So let's start with Paul Westphal, who, when you go and look here, gives everybody outside of the center, primary centers, 3-ball. He gives everybody speed for, you know, small forwards through point guards. It's the same. Ball handle, perimeter defense, 3-ball speed. That's the main things. For center, interior, perimeter, defense, rebounding speed. That's what he gives. And for power forwards, he gives the best perimeter, interior, speed, and 3-ball, which I personally do love. Now, very, very good coach, because speed is probably the big thing, especially for like a Yao for Sigma, that they do need. Now, let's talk about it. Let's change the coach to 7 seconds, and let's talk about what is given to specific players. Now, for point guard, speed, 3-ball, ball handle, and midi, as well as driving layup. So, when you compare this to the pace and space coach, which obviously I'm going to do here, here's the big difference, okay? Both give, obviously, speed. Both give 3-ball. You know, as far as ball handle, you're giving both of them as well. So the difference is perimeter defense is given to pace and space, whereas for the 7 seconds, it's mid-range shot. Like, there's really not too much difference here for point guards outside of mid-range compared to perimeter defense. Everything else is basically useless. Now, for small forwards, you see 3-ball, speed, ball handle. And those are the main 3. Now, again, driving, layup, hands, they don't do that for me. Like, those don't really matter, you know. And if you do include a pace and space coach, you're looking at 3-ball, speed. Those are the same. Perimeter defense and ball handle. So for the small forward position, I probably would prefer a pace and space coach. But again, it doesn't really matter. Now, when you do look at primary shooting guard, I got to plug one into my lineup so we can get a good picture here. When you look at primary shooting guard and you go to, you know, what they personally give the guy, it's basically the same, right? Driving, layup, at least ball handle is given to them. But, you know, for a pace and space coach, I hate to say it, but it's very similar, and that's, you know, why I like them. Pace and space, 7 seconds, both are very the same. The real difference is with pace and space, from point guards through small forward, you get a perimeter defense boost. So, like, for a big Z, that definitely does help, you know, whereas 7 seconds, you don't get the perimeter defense, you know, whereas a pace and space coach, you do. So that's the big difference. Now, the one thing is the center position. This is the big thing. For 7 seconds coaches, or for centers, I think 7 seconds coaches are probably the best, just because you get speed, you get 3-ball, you get what they need the most of. And, you know, when you look at a pace and space coach, you're looking at speed, interior, perimeter, as well as defensive rebounding. So the big deal is for Yao, for Minute, I think you probably like 7 seconds more. Even for Jack Sigma, you get the 3-ball boost. For Arvydas Sabonis, you get the 3-ball boost. Anybody that plays center gets that boost, and that's what matters. And even for power forward, you look at all of those boosts. Those are really good boosts for the power forward position, where you're looking at speed as well as 3-ball. Now, again, power forwards with pace and space both get the perimeter as well as interior defense boost. So that's just kind of what you really have to decide. With the pace and space coach, you're looking at definitely more defense being played, just because the perimeter gets boosted. Obviously, you guys can see the interior gets boosted as well. But when you look at the center position, yes, there's interior perimeter, but there's no 3-ball boost. So that's really the big thing. Is I feel like the 3-ball boost is probably the most important boost. Whereas, you know, for a guy like Big Z, for a guy like Taco, you're going to really want that perimeter and interior defense boost as well. So, I mean, who's the better coach? I really think it's preference based. A lot of people will tell you that their favorite coach in the entire game is this guy right here. And I just go and show you guys. Their favorite coach is this guy right here, and Rudy Tomjanovich. He's 7 seconds, okay? And so he's the coach we got today, the new Pink Diamond coach, Doug Collins. That's the 7 seconds meta. My personal favorite coach probably right now would be, not Nick Nurse, would be Greg Popovich, because he is that pace and space coach that I personally probably would prefer. Now again, that's just because your interior perimeter get boosted, and that's just because I like using guys like a Big Z who really needs that perimeter defense boost. For me, there's really no flaws. I think it's just whatever fits you and your squad better. Honestly, I think that's really the best way to describe it. If you do run a lot of primary centers, so let's say you run Sigma, Yao, let's see Arvidas Sabonis, and let's say you're running like a Divac, Vucevic, another center right there, then I mean, I would probably say, even Manute I think is primary center. I think with that, 7 seconds probably is the best go-to, because Manute, if he gets that +8 3 ball, plus 8, +10 3 ball, +6, 8, or 10 speed, that's going to help him out more than anything else. But I think this is our first real free 7 seconds coach. And if you want a coach that does boost 3 ball to every single position, there's no better category than 7 seconds. And so for you guys, it might be worth it for you guys to grind this spotlight challenge out. I'll probably use the 7 seconds coach for the foreseeable future. Just for me, it's a change, right? And he still gives speed to everybody. 7 seconds, the important thing you guys got to realize is speed and 3 ball are the biggest 2 categories that you can boost. And if you can give that to every position, that's huge, because now, instead of my Yao with the pace and space coach having a 3 ball at an 82, floor general, maybe an 85, 86, you're looking at a 3 ball that max could be in that, 92 range, which is just crazy. You're not going to miss with that type of a 3 ball. So that's the big thing for me, is just use whatever coach fits you more. 7 seconds probably is the community's favorite. For me, I like pace and space more, just because it helps with defense a little bit more. But there's no wrong answer here. And the bigger deal is you're getting another really good free coach that you guys can use, can try out, and have ultimately fun with in my team. Is it worth you guys grinding the Spotlight Challenge out today for the free Pink Diamond coach? Probably. Sure, you get Bill Laimbeer, the center, along the way, but his release is absolutely horrible. But more importantly, guys, you get Doug Collins, a 7 seconds coach that does boost the 3 ball to every single position. Again, preference between 7 seconds and pace and space, both coaches, absolutely incredible. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the new Doug Collins 7 seconds Pink Diamond coach down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.